Hello everyone and welcome to Planet IELTS. My name is Nikhil and in today's video we are going to learn about one of the most asked topic, IELTS Speaking Cue Card. And this is the first video of my Cue Card series of Jan to April 2023. I will be making a playlist of series of cue cards that are expected to come in the months of January until April. So stay tuned and subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. You can also follow us on Instagram. The username and the link is there in the description. Moving on to today's video. In this video, we will discuss about our first cue card. We will be covering three things. Number one, idea generation. Now, the idea generation is basically the 2-minute prep time that you get with the cue card. It is very important for you to note down your ideas on the paper, and I will teach you how to do that. Number two, cue card explanation. Now here we are going to discuss one cue card and then I'm going to present that cue card in front of you so that you know how you have to speak in front of the examiner. Number three is follow-up. Now follow-ups are very important part of your IELTS speaking. This is one of the most difficult part too, because you are being asked a lot of trick questions and you have to give detailed answer. So please stay tuned till the end and let's begin the video now. Starting with our first topic for January to April 2023. So the first topic we have is describe someone you would like to study or work with. Well, it means that you have to talk about someone with whom you would like to study or work. You don't have to talk both, you have to talk either one, either study or work. Okay, so with the cue cards, you're always given some set of questions. So the set of question that we have here is who this person is, how long have you known this person, what you have done together, and explain why you would like to study and work with this person. Now please remember that these questions are very important and these need to be included in your answer. Although you can add other information also, but yes, this information need to be included with all the other information. Now let's begin with the first part of our video, the preparation time. So before you start speaking your cue card, you're always given 2 minutes. So what you have to do with these 2 minutes? Most of the students do mistakes that they don't utilize their preparation time. Many times I have seen students not using notes. They are not making any notes, writing anything on the paper, and that is also a major reason that the student get confused in between of the cue card and start repeating their words and start repeating the sentence, which is a very detrimental thing for your IELTS speaking cue card. So now let's begin with the preparation time. So wherever you're given the preparation time, you have to just think that about whom you are going to talk. You have to focus on each question. The first thing, we have to talk about the person. So the name of the person, we will say Sam. Sam is our cousin. Okay, now we will tell the age, he's 18-year-old. Next thing we'll write about Sam, what we can write. So as the topic is related to study and work, so we'll write words related to that. For example, intelligent, multi-talented, focused, disciplined. Also, we will add other adjectives like motivational speaker, he's a problem solver, and you can also add that you want to work with him in the future. Okay, why you want to work, you can add those things also. You can also tell that he's a good teacher, and also you can tell about like if he has achieved anything, like won many science contests, won many prizes, he has been to Olympiad. You can use these things because everything is related to study. Now you must have seen this keywords that I have used. Everything is related to study or work. So you have to just grab your keywords. If you just go back to the question, you will see that you have to talk about either study or work. So there are three things that you need to cover. Number one, someone. like a person. You have to describe the person, and you have to describe that person in context of work or study. So you have to prepare your cue card according to that. Okay, so now let's move on to the real cue card. So here is our model answer. So first of all, I'm just going to read one by one, and then at last I will be reading it all together. Okay, so we have our first page here. Let's read it together. I have always been a team player and love working with my fellow men. There are many people who have inspired me a lot in my life. But if I have to talk about one such person with whom I would love to study with, there is only one person who comes to my mind. That is my cousin Sam. Now you will see in our first part, we have started our cue card with the introductory line. Okay, so it's always beneficial to start your cue card, any of your presentation, with an introductory line. A little bit of that, not too much, and you have to then introduce the topic, and then you have to begin with the topic. So this was basically our introduction. Now let's move on to the second part. Now continuing the second part, let's move on. Sam is my first cousin, and we are of same age only. We are more like best friends than cousins since our childhood. Sam's live nearby my house only, so we often meet mostly on regular basis in the park to play cricket and volleyball. Also, Sam and I have common friends, so we often go out with our friend to watch movie and eating out. So now in this part we are discussing about Sam and what is your relationship with Sam. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, I love to enjoy most of my daytime with him as he is so passionate about all the things which help us to move forward in life. So now we have started adding the quality of Sam so that we can relate it later to why we want to study with him. Okay, for me he is a motivational speaker, best guide, study partner and a best friend. So we are just talking about Sam because more or less the question is about talk about someone who you want to study about. So your focus should be that someone, not just on study and working. So you have to tell about that person also. Now let's move to the next part. I feel so optimistic whenever I am with him. He is so calm in nature and so intelligent in study. From starting, I have a problem with science subject, but he is a genius in science. He ranked first in 10th standard in our school. He has some unique set of skills through which he makes me clear about any topic. Along with science, he helped me a lot in other subjects like math and English. Whenever we study together, I do not feel boring and never to stop studying because he helps me a lot to study in an interesting way. So now he is adding what we are adding here, that why I like studying with that person. Okay, what are his quality in terms of study? He's being a science winner of the science topic. He's genius in science. He has certain skills that is very much helpful. It's interesting to study with him. He's passionate about his studies and career. So these are the things which is related to study. So we are including these things and we are making these things as a base of our presentation. So now let's move on to the third thing. Not only me, he also liked to spend his valuable time with me as we are true friends from childhood. We are together. No one topic remained problematic for us. So he said that when we are together, there is nothing that remained problematic for us. And he's saying that not only me, even he loves spending time with me. Okay, let's move forward. Due to this type of bonding, we both have a wish to work together in future. I assure that we can do work more effectively when we do it together. I'm so happy to have him in my life. I hope we will live like this throughout our life. So this is basically our ending. So now here we have related the work with the studies and also have told about the future things, that yes, that there are some qualities that we share, and also in future I will continue to study and work with him because we share such a good bond. So this is how we construct the cue card. Okay, I hope you guys are understanding. Now, just to present in front of you how you have to speak on the day of your exam, I'm going to narrate the whole cue card once again. So let's start. I have always been a team player and love working with my fellow men. There are many people who have inspired me a lot in my life, but I have to talk about one such person with whom I love to study with. There is only one person who comes to my mind. That is my friend, my cousin, Sam. Sam is my first cousin and we are of same age only. We are more like best friend than cousin since our childhood. Sam lives nearby my house only, so we often met mostly on regular basis in park to play cricket and volleyball. Also, Sam and I have a lot of common friends, so we often go out together with our friends to watch movies and eat out. I love to enjoy most of my daytime with him as he's so passionate about all the things which help us to move forward in life. For me, he is a motivational speaker, a best friend, a best guide, study partner, and everything. I feel so optimistic whenever I'm with him. He's so calm in the nature and so intelligent in study. From starting, I have a problem with science, but he's a genius in this subject. He ranked first in 10th standard in our school. He has some unique set of skills through which he makes me clear about any topic. Along with science, he helped me a lot in other subjects like maths and English. Whenever we study together, I do not feel boring and never think to stop studying because he helps me to study in an interesting way. Not only me, he also likes to spend his valuable time with me as we are true friends from childhood. When we are together, no one topic remains problematic for us. Due to this type of bonding, we both have a wish to work together in future. I assure that we can do work more effectively when we do it together. I'm so happy to have him in my life and I hope we will live like this throughout our life. So this is the end of the cue card. Now I'm going to move to the third and the most important part, follow-up. I hope you're enjoying this learning session. Now you can pause the video to take the screenshot of the cue card, or you can also go to our Instagram page to check the latest cue cards that I post on daily basis. I also have a cue card PDF book that is available. The best part of that book is that it has number of model answers and those are totally different that are commonly available online and in the other books. You can read all of those sample answers and you can choose one to follow. There are also vocabularies and list of connectors provided with these books to help you enhance your speaking skills. To get the book, you can always WhatsApp us on the given number or can contact us on the Instagram. Now, moving forward to the follow-up question. The first follow-up question that we have is, what kind of people do you like to study or work with? So now the examiner is asking about what is the kind of people do you like to study or work with. So the answer we have here is, I like to study or work with people who are disciplined, intelligent, cooperative and helpful. Okay, so basically the same keywords are following back. So you just have to keep those keywords in your mind and you have to answer accordingly. The next question we have, do you think managers can be friends with their subordinate? Now you can either answer in yes or no. Okay, or you can give a middle answer also, like a via media approach. That is up to you. But whatsoever you answer, please be sure that you clarify yourself and give adequate reasons. Now let's start with the answer. Yes and no. A boss should care and sympathize with each employee to make them feel taken care of on a personal level, which could become a great motivation and improve morale. However, they should also know how to draw a line between themselves and their subordinate, not only to stay professional but also to avoid biased treatment. So this is our sample answer. Moving on to the third. The third question is, which one is more important for you at work? Number one, development in work-related skills or recognition from other superior. So now they have given you two options, that what is more important, development in skills or recognition. So you can have to say either you can go with one, either you can go with the other, or you can go with both. But if you are going with any one, you have to explain why. So let's see the answer. Both are equally important for me. Development in work skill is very essential to progress and great promotion at work and for future endeavors. However, recognition from superior gives me a motivation to work even harder. So we have focused on the development also and the recognition also. So same you have to do. Okay. Now the fourth question. Should children be allowed to choose whom they want to sit with, or it should be decided by the teacher? Now it's a very interesting question, that should children be allowed to choose their class partner, or it should be by the teacher? Now we are going to give a very perfect answer for it, because this answer cannot be on one side. Okay, so we are going a via media approach, that in the primary class it should be decided by the teachers, because the teachers will know better which student could be more helpful or for each other if made to sit together. In senior classes, children can figure out for themselves about whom to sit with. Now it is not compulsory to give these type of answers, that you have to go via media only. You can give either way, but you have to provide the particular reason for that, because the only thing that the examiner wants, that your answer should have a valid reason. Now the fifth question, should children be involved in management activities for schools? The answer is, I believe they should be. They feel important and they learn confident. They can voice out their problem and help the school authority find answer for them. So yes, we agreed with this thing, that the management and activities in the school can help children to be confident. They can help children to face the real life situations and make them better. The sixth question we have, how should one behave in office to get well with others? So now we have come to the work thing. One should behave nicely. One should be polite to other and cooperate with them. One should not do leg pulling of the other colleagues. So this is the sample answer we have. Now the seventh follow-up question that we have is it important for children in school to get along well with others? So now this is our seventh question and the last one. So yeah, the answer is yes, it is very important for children to get along with others. If children learn how to get along with their peers at school, they will learn how to get along with others in life when they are older. So now I just need to tell you that these are not just 7 questions that are going to come. There can be n number of questions. That question will be related to the topic, but that can be anything. These are the sample questions that are expected to come. Also, whenever a question is being asked to you, whether a follow-up question or an introduction, always listen to the question very carefully. Just take few seconds to think and then answer. Don't rush, and always give a proper explanation of your answer. And this way you will get your best desired band score. So this was all for today. I will be back with another cue card video. So stay tuned. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. And if you like the video, please follow and share with others. Thank you so much. This is Nikhil signing off.